Hello, good evening, my dear lions, my dear warriors. I hope we are audible and visible. And do let us know quickly in the chat box by putting up a heart emoji or just putting up a smiley. And this is your Captain Shreyas and your biology, amazing biology master teacher, Gopika ma'am.
Yes, hi
And,
students.
oh, we have two biology master teachers. Yes, Gopika ma'am and Baswa sir.
Yes.
So hello students, I hope everyone is doing great after today's events and everything.
Everything, exactly. It's a very eventful day today. We have waited for this day for so long. So yes, I hope students we are live. Please put it in the chats.
We are live.
Yeah, we are
Awesome,
live.
awesome.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, now why are we coming live today and why are we talking about these three things? You will get to know in this particular video. And I'll show you rather one shocking poll. Okay, now before I show that shocking poll, I'll ask you that question. I think both of you have not seen that poll, right?
What poll, sir?
I have posted on community and it was regarding how many of you are going to wait till Thursday for the next hearing. Now see, a lot of people get confused between the words hearing versus the verdict. In fact, some YouTube channels put this is the final verdict. Guys, understand, verdict means the end. That's it. It's a full stop.
Yeah.
This is just a comma. Understand that. So there are going to be multiple hearings. So students, I had asked all of you that, what are you going to do next? Are you going to wait? Are you going to prepare? Or are you going to not bother? And so many other options. How much percentage, Baswa sir, do you think would have said that, they are going to wait till Thursday and then decide?
I think around 20% at least.
So 20%
would have thought like, okay, I'll wait until Thursday, and depending upon the hearing and everything, I will decide my future, how I want to proceed further.
Yeah.
Right? 20%.
Yeah, I think less than that.
Less than that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel maybe 12 to 15% would have, because I don't know why they're bothered that much.
Ask them, are they waiting?
Okay. So now, I in fact, put it up in the chat box. What is your answer? And in fact, you can also go vote in the community. And that is the reason why, we have done. Look at that. Just look at it. 70% close enough. That's crazy. So if we extend it, and it's not like the number of votes are less. It's 4K already just 3 hours ago. So if you extend this, about from these 25 lakh students, around 18 lakh students are going to wait.
That's really, really crazy. And the number of students that is not going to be bothered and already preparing for NEET 25 is 9%. But
These
sir,
are the smart ones or no?
sir, from my end, I was thinking that this is going to be the vice versa.
Exactly.
I expected 70% here and 9% here, to be frank.
And there are few people who probably understood today, maybe they got enlightened and they're like, okay, I'm done with all this random things. I'm going to prepare for NEET 25 or I'm going to look for other options.
Exactly. So this is where I start.
Percentages are very shocking.
Yeah.
Exactly, very shocking. I thought students would have already realized that
A big, massive change is not going to happen
in just a fraction. So
And
it'll take some
another
time.
2 days. Think about this. Till the final verdict, that means another 2 days because the hearing has been shifted.
3 days actually, because
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 3
Thursday.
days more.
3 days, such a big miraculous change. I don't know.
And there is one more poll.
Okay. I
Regarding
think.
ReNEET.
Okay.
Regarding ReNEET, how many percentage of students do you think would want a ReNEET?
I think that would be pretty high.
That would be pretty high?
I believe 70% would want
70-20. Huh?
70-30 ratio or 60-40 ratio.
And
60-40.
it's very, again, for me also, it's very, I usually, when I see the chats, I see a lot of students against ReNEET. No ReNEET. So I don't know.
Let's look. Look at this. Almost half of the students want ReNEET all over. 20% want it only in the affected parts.
Okay.
And reevaluation and debarring cheaters just 28%. So majority of the students in the country feel that there is some major injustice which has happened. So a very few students who are saying that they don't want ReNEET. Okay, so by the way, we are not taking any sides.
Exactly.
Everybody is has to feel free to choose
And
their
this is not
things.
a less vote. It's around almost 7K.
7,000 students have voted.
7,000 students just from one channel. Imagine, just from one voting,
7,000
students have come.
So students, this is not our opinion here. We are just to tell you what is gonna, what everyone is thinking. That's all.
Yeah.
So this is a very crucial time, right? right, you might be thinking, should I go for NEET 2025 or should I go for counseling, or do we want revaluation?
And the biggest question is, what if this all happens next year? Would be the first question that they think. They'll be so they'll be like, okay, what if all over this happens? Why should I, should I continue? So I think this video is mainly done, students, because everyone is going to tell you about the hearing, but I think very few people will be very concerned about your mental health, how you're feeling right now. So that's why we have come here, because seeing the votes, we both didn't know. You can see it on our face
and
that we are shocked by the voting. So I think that's the main reason why we are here.
Correct. And let me tell you, my dear students, whatever is happening, I feel like 2024 batch, somebody said it also, is like the cursed batch kind of thing. I mean, it's so sad that we are training our future doctors, and these students, when I see that they have to go through all these hardships, all these confusions, and especially this trauma. I mean, it's not an easy thing, guys. I mean, you guys have worked hard for so many years. You have spent so much money on whatever your materials, resources. And now it has come to a stage where you have to, for your satisfaction, for your justice, you are asking for reneet or no reneet or whatever. It really pains all of us that we have to see you go through all these things.
And sir, the funniest part is, this is just first tone of MBBS. This is just one entrance exam. After this they have so much. That is actually the journey. For this small step, if they have to go through this, it's such a big question,
right?
actually.
They don't want to do further. It almost feels like just playing with students' life, right?
Very true.
They're like, they don't know what to do, and then students, only thing they have to do is study, and they don't have to go through all this. So,
okay, let's talk about each of these topics here and what is our opinion. Please understand, these are all opinions. At the end of the day, we can, as teachers, do only one thing: we can guide you, because we are your mentors, we are your teachers. At the end of the day, Supreme Court will decide, and fine, we might have to wait. Now, whether you should wait, or whether you can wait, or what should I do in this time, because a lot of things are running on your mind. So that is the reason why we are coming here and explaining you all these things one by one. I think Reneet, Gopika ma'am will explain you. Yeah. And by the way, please just do one small favor. Quickly smash the like button, because there are a lot of other students just like you who are looking for proper counseling right now, who need their brain to be sorted. And probably this video will help them. That's the reason why we are asking you to like. Thank you.
Exactly. Okay, so students, again about reneet, a very, very controversial topic by itself. Please do understand, I'm not telling anything from my mind. I'm telling, according to today's hearing, reneet will only happen if there is proven that there was a mass paper leak. That means many states have been affected, lakhs of students have been affected, then only reneet chances are there. Please listen to me carefully. I am not here to fetch views. I am here to tell you what is the exact reality. Okay, so only if it is proven that, if CBI or if the government by itself can prove that the mass leak has happened, okay, lakhs of students have been affected out of 23 lakhs, then reneet chances are there. Other ways, NTA is still against the thought that the sanctity of the exam has not been compromised. Everything has been happening like every single year. Now also NTA stands on the same note. So this is from my end, students. This is not from, this is not my own prediction. This is exactly from the verdict we understood.
But one question I have regarding reneet for you. Do you remember seeing the entire Supreme Court proceedings?
Yeah.
During every single question which were asked by the petitioners seeking for reneet, the Chief Justice of India was always, thinking about, but do you really think, should 20 lakh students be affected? Should not? Do you really think, have you done the proper investigation? So, it felt like there was a bit of a hesitation for reneet, but at the same time, he articulated it so well that he said that, okay, listen, if it is affecting a lot of people, and if you really can get the proofs, I'm giving you a chance. And they have to submit a 10-page report.
Yeah,
right?
10 pages report before Wednesday 5 p.m. That is day after tomorrow before 5 p.m. if they're able to do that. Means everyone who are for telling that we want reneet, they're telling your petition should be 10 pages and it has to be submitted before 5 p.m. Wednesday. Then again, students, it's all, please do understand, this is not, Supreme Court totally runs on evidence, because later they are questionable.
Yeah.
about this 23 lakh students' life.
Because
So
once in court, right? Once in court, if there's a decision, it becomes a precedent for every other year. So if they make a decision right now which is going to be against or for something, the same decision can be used for other cases. So it's a very crucial decision for every single time. So they need a proper evidence, right, ma'am?
yeah, without evidence, just by telling that in my exam hall this happened, in my exam hall this happened, students, it will not reach there. So please do understand, everyone who is telling about reneet, and we have also been on this channel, we have been very strongly telling that students, until it is affecting lakhs of students, reneet is just like to satisfy yourself that okay, I scored this less, so if reneet is there, that means I don't have to waste 1 year to write the exam better. But please do understand, you have to still study for it, right?
But at the same time, we stand for the justice, and that's the reason why we also saw there were some points, there were some instances where revaluation. Oh, sorry, I think that. Yeah, where the revaluation was being considered. See, do you really think the justice was served by conducting the reneet on 23rd June for those 1600 odd students, out of which half of them didn't even appear? 800 only appeared. Half of them didn't even come to the exam. And how much did your rank change by? Put it up in the chat box quickly. How much did your rank change by? A lot of people thought that, just by that particular re-exam during that time, my rank will go up by 1600. And it came as a big shocker to many students where the rank didn't change. Some of the ranks messages which we got, they said, probably, sir, 5 ranks, 10 rank. Imagine you are at all India rank, something like 50,000. Your rank changes to, by 17 ranks or 15 ranks or 5 ranks. What's the point? Nothing. Yeah, see somebody saying 17, 59. Exactly. That's the point. So basically, still the culprits are at large. Now, there needs to be, obviously, investigation is going on. CBI has taken the matter in their hands. The culprits, at least, their ranks should be completely cut out from the merit list. At least those ranks should not be even considered. So the genuine students' ranks will go up. And probably, there are many centers across India where cheating happened, paper leak happened just before the exam. These students have got the question papers, and we have seen multiple instances and multiple proofs, and which have been also submitted in the Supreme Court of India by the petitioners. Which also means if in these centers a re-exam happens, then there is a good chance that you probably get some bit of justice. Unless, see, Supreme Court told it very categorically that if the paper leak, if the paper was out on 5th of May or 4th of May, then there is a very less chance that a lot of centers were affected by it. Only certain centers would have been affected by it. Unless the paper leak happened on social media via Telegram and other things, by which there is a possibility that the paper has reached multiple centers, multiple students, and that's when lakhs of students get affected, and that's when the case for the re-examination becomes more stronger. So that is what the status is right now regarding the re-evaluation. And that brings us the biggest question. Fine. Right now, the counselling was supposed to happen, sir, 6 July.
Exactly. It's been postponed, right? The counselling has been postponed. So before we go to the counselling, let me tell you one thing. As sir mentioned that there are few different centers where the cheating might have happened or might not have happened. But what about those centers which were completely honest? Right? There was no cheating at all. What about those centers? What about those students who worked hard throughout the year and scored good marks? What about those students now? So when the decision has to be made, everything has to be considered, right? Everything has to be, made a proper in a format. So if just by saying reneet, it will make sure that some students might be affected by it. So when we come to counselling right now, as you know, the counselling has been postponed. The main reason is going to be the verdict, right? Now, the verdict mainly depends on two things: the mass of the paper leak and the nature. Now, one thing I can tell you about counselling is that despite whatever is going to happen, if the re-NEET happens only in certain areas, the counselling cutoff will not be low again this year. Counselling will happen, the cutoff is going to be high itself, and that is above 650 this year. So if you think that, yes, if you write your NEET examination one more time, if you get a re-NEET, And if you're confident that, okay, fine, I'll get 700 plus this time, think about again for reneet. Right? So think again that, can I improve my marks? If you're scoring anywhere between 300, in next 20 days or 1 month, can I improve my marks from 300 to 650 plus? Think about that also. Right? So students, that is your counseling part. Right? Counseling part, when it happens, which is going to obviously happen, it's going to take some time. But it is going to be in a very normal format itself. There won't be a massive change. The cutoff is still going to be high itself. Right, sir?
Very true. Maybe there is also a very weak chance which we don't want to accept, that maybe actually, see, there are some students probably have cheated, some students who got grace marks fine, some students who got less time and all those things. Maybe there is a small bit of chance where students actually performed well this time, better than the last year. And maybe, that's why the rank inflation has happened. And should we be prepared for that? The answer is yes. Because, what is happening right now in the NEET scenario is throughout the country, you have many coaching centers, especially after COVID, and a lot of online content is available. And now we have online content in almost multiple languages.
Exactly.
Earlier, see, students from South India were never ever bothered. Nobody, so many years, there are so many Hindi channels, so many channels who are doing such great work in Hindi. And finally, there came a time in Vedantu where we started these English channels, and then we have Telugu, Tamil, everything. Because we want students across India to get the same quality education as that is there in every other language. And that is what is happening. So obviously students are better prepared to handle the exams.
Exactly. True. Very true. Because so much access to free content, so much access to good books, PYQ sessions, and if you just search NEET, you get thousands of videos. But I would say, like Sir told, majority were in Hindi, and I have seen this trend. Like if you see any competitive exam for that matter, it was always in Hindi, and very few videos for the South students.
Correct.
But I think now that English has come into the market, I feel now students, even a lot of Hindi students also prefer to watch it in English, and I feel for them also good content is available.
So students, let me tell you one thing, doesn't matter what's going to happen now. If you are scoring anything less than 300 or 400 or 500 or 600 even, should you start right now? Do you have to be in this entire mess of reneet, roneet? Yes, you should show your support there.
Yeah, definitely.
But can you be so invested in that you completely forgot your goal? You cannot do that, right? You cannot forget your goal. Exactly. So can you start your preparation right now? You should. Do not waste a single moment. All this confusion is going to be there. All this entire confusion is going to be there, but do not stray away from your main goal, that is becoming a doctor. That is what the main agenda of this video is, to remind you that why you started this journey. There can be many distractions. This could be a major distraction also.
Correct.
So be on the right path, and that's why on the channel you might notice we might make videos like this, but did we stop teaching? Right, sir?
No, definitely
Oh,
not.
oh my God! Let me just show that to all of you guys. I mean, like really. See, a lot of there are many channels who are just just doing these reneet, neet, no reneet videos. But
So
no, guys, let's look at
2 classes per day.
2 classes per day.
Morning we're doing question practice, evening we're taking a class.
Yeah. So guys, we are continuously teaching, by the way, in the RNA batch. RNA is our ROAR NEET aspirants. I know RNA means something else in biology, but yeah, that's our ROAR NEET aspirant batch, and we are continuously giving content. And see, guys, we're not just coming here for 45 minutes and doing some time pass.
Yeah.
No, these are proper lectures. 4 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. That is like normal. Okay, 3 hours, 2 hours. So these are the things that we are doing for all of you in the channel. And okay, let's go back a little bit. And from May 5th, right, how many days have passed? More than 2 months.
Exactly.
And from that day when that paper leak thing came up, we are the first ones, by the way, to go live and showing that this is what happened. Since that time, no reneet, paper leak, this, that. How much time you wasted? 2 months? Okay, now you will be like, sir, on Thursday, the hearing will come. Now I'll wait for 3 more days. You know what is going to happen on Thursday? Again, they will be like, okay,
One more hearing.
one more hearing will come. It's not going to be a verdict. Please understand there is a difference between verdict and hearing. It's a hearing. After, and by the way, they also asked for the timeline. When will CBI complete its inquiry and investigation? They also questioned NTA, and they also questioned many people and authorities. What are your measures. They have to respond. Then there will be counter petitions. All these proceedings take not days nor weeks, months. And meanwhile,
years
counseling.
sometimes.
Yeah, years. So counseling is also supposed to happen. Now counseling they have deliberately postponed to third week of July. So how much are you, or rather, how much can you afford to wait?
Waste, right? How
And waste, yeah, correct. So it's up to you. See, if reneet happens, still you have to study. If reneet does not happen, for NEET 2025, you have to study, assuming you have not scored very well. So what's the best option?
Exactly. Students study.
study right now.
And-
Ma'am,
No, sorry. Students, at the end of the day, please understand, only your marks is going to talk. All this is just a part of it. Okay, because students who are in 700, 705, I don't think they are waiting for anything to happen because they know they'll get a seat.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, understand, if you're in 650 plus, then you at least have a voice to raise ki, okay, reneet shouldn't happen because I worked really hard. But if you're already in 500, 400 and 300, please understand that's not the reality. The reality is now going to be 650 plus. See, we cannot every time blame that, okay, this time paper leak happened, but also understand this time students prepared that much. Like sir told, so much content is available and every student is working hard. So how much time can we blame on the circumstances, right?
Exactly.
At one point, you should understand students are actually studying also. Because even today in the Supreme Court, Chief Justice happened to tell that why don't we appreciate there might be a lot of bright students who wrote this.
In fact, I'll tell you what happened in JEE. The JEE advanced cutoffs went up drastically this year. JEE Mains Cutoffs, by the way, they went up drastically. Usually it was 89 to 90 percentile. It has gone up to 93 percentile. And there were more students also appearing for the JEE Mains exam. So if it has happened in JEE, there is a small chunk of students who probably did really well also in NEET. So we have to accept that. That means if you are preparing for NEET 25, you better prepare really, really well.
exactly. It's not going to be easy. And are we already preparing students, sir, for NEET 2025?
Yeah, we are preparing them on
DNA batch is
DNA
already
batches
very
there.
ahead.
There are 1,000 plus students learning in English alone in our batch.
Every single day they're spending 4 to 6 hours with us. Then they're studying 4 more hours self-study. So they're already preparing from last 2 months, 10 hours every single day. And they will make sure they'll do that for the entire year.
So 10 hours into 60 days, that's close to 600 hours. So they are already 600 hours ahead of many of us.
Yeah.
So you want-
easily 250 marks above all of most of them who wasted their time.
And we have already done 100, 150 worth of marks.
I have
Exactly.
finished already 4 chapters there, sir. 3 chapters are done.
Yeah,
Ma'am.
even me, high weightage chapters are done. So
So guys, please think properly. I know at this point of time now, it's very difficult to make up your mind because I know the mental state of students is not going to be easy. Even if you lift a book right now, you will feel anger in you. You might feel, frustration in you to what is this? Why only me? Yeah, is it worth? Why me? Why
happened
this time?
year? Yeah, why did it happen this year?
And one thing I want to highlight, sir, I believe this is the same batch of the COVID, which is right now in 12th,
that is
who
even-
suffered there also.
It is, I don't know what to say, guys. I mean, like, why you? There is no answer. Why us? No answer.
So, but this is not in your hand, first of all. The only thing which is in your hand is your hard work. So, which always we say this to, even our parents will tell us, always control what's in your hand. So, you know
but
what
I
is-
have a feeling these people are going to be the greatest doctors of all times.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
swear.
yeah.
Because they have seen it and they know it and they will
Yeah.
go through it. And I'm sure not even one patient in front of them will have to shed tears because they don't have money or because they don't have resources, because these are the students who have, without any of this, they have raised their voice and now it has reached up to Supreme Court. I don't know how many of us would have done it during our competitive exam or our cases. So,
It's
yeah.
very true, ma'am. What you said, no, actually is so true. Really, after all of this also, you are still committed. That shows that you still are typing over here. You are attending this, means you want to become a doctor. You want to crack the NEET. That is the most important thing.
Exactly.
There
The
are,
fire hasn't gone off.
yeah, thousands of students sleeping, but you are here. That shows you care about NEET. That shows you care about MBBS. That shows your dream is something which you want to turn into reality. Hats off to that spirit, and let that spirit only be that motivation for you to pick up that book and start studying for NEET 25 or for reneet, whatever it is. Start preparing. If your marks are low, if it is not low, then you don't have to worry, but still keep fighting. That is what is important.
That's very
Exactly.
important. So we are here to just to remind you and motivate you here today. So that's it. We have been doing that. Only thing you have to look forward is study. And if you do not have the motivation, we are here to motivate you. If you don't know where to study, we are that for also. We are here.
Students, it's a one-stop solution.
Listen.
It's a package. You open the package, everything is here. But all we are, asking you right now is, see, everyone is going with the flow. I totally understand. But please understand, some people have chosen the flow that they want to go in.
Yeah.
They have chosen it. We ourselves are preparing around 1,000 students in the batch. You can imagine like that how many places students will be joining in their villages, in their places they'll be joining. So it's not like, okay, everyone is watching videos and re-neet and walking around. No, they know what they want to do.
Exactly. They're
So-
not just here for the views. They're
Exactly.
they're studying also.
Exactly. They are here for the information, because we are also here to give you the information. It's not like we have to do something.
And you know what hurts me the most? I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what hurts me the most. I think every teacher got hurt by this. I was talking to Diksha ma'am also. Diksha ma'am also told me this. Every teacher is telling me this. Look at the views on this, okay? 3,000, 1.8, 2K. Okay, now look at this. Need to change, confirmed, biggest decision. And by the way, these are not rumors. These are all facts. And we don't come over here for some masala and all for you. Only when there is a news, we come. Okay, look at the views.
right, sir.
Yeah, 15K views. Okay, suddenly 18K views. Okay.
Teaching videos 4K.
Teaching videos, and then some students come, sir, where are you teaching? Sir, you are just making these videos for views. Fine, I'm teaching. Now tell me, where are the views? What are you doing then?
What are you doing? Are you not studying that time? Only for this you are coming.
So
Yeah.
you tell us that, okay, sir, you please make only reneet, neet, one day I'll tell reneet, one day I'll tell reevaluation, one day I'll tell counselling, one day I'll tell this. Every day I'll make one video. I will
Please look at
stop
the
teaching
hours,
then.
sir. Please look at
Yeah.
the hours, how long the teachers are standing
Yeah.
and teaching.
Correct.
At this point, students usually initial period of the NEET,
don't,
July, everyone takes 45 minutes class, 1 hour class. Look at us taking 4.5 hours class. We have finished the chapters, okay? 3.5 hour class, 2.5 hour, 2.5 hour. Students, and still you
And
question
how long are these news videos? 5
5
minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 6 minutes. So, it's a good thing for me. In less time, I'll get more views. Why should I come over here and teach for 4 hours? That is what even I can think, no? But no, we are not doing that.
We can simply keep doing the same thing for 10 hours, right, sir?
Exactly.
More views if you want.
Yeah,
Students,
but we are not
no
doing
one is
that.
going to question us asking, why didn't you not, why did you not do a 2 hours video?
No one's going to ask us.
See, when we see that 5 minutes video can get us 30K, 40K, we understand that, okay, students also want this. It's not like we want to do this. We are teachers. We are by passion teachers. We love teaching. And you will never see us, this face you will never see in a class. We'll
Yeah,
be
exactly.
smiling. We'll be like, you have seen our classes. So students, you should tell us, what is this? We launched it for you. So early we launched it for you, the RNA batch, because many of us told personally also,
Yeah,
ma'am,
we
we
are going to
cannot
prepare.
afford. Yeah, we are
We'll
going to
start now only
prepare.
sincerely.
Huh.
Where is sincerity now, sir? Where is it? Only for the,
It's only there for the first lecture also, I feel. Again, if you go back when we started the series, again.
Sir, here.
Where?
Here,
Somewhere
no?
there. Yes. See, 5,000, okay. Initially 4,000. And again, then it comes to 3, 4. So, where are you getting lost? Where is your motivation going? Are we really not serious about studies? Because at the end of the day, to clear NEET, these videos will help you, not anything else. Understand that. The content is, nobody is going to ask what happened in the press conference by Education Minister. No objective question is going to come from that. The objective question will come from biological classifications, units and dimensions, and so on and so forth. Guys, understand, you are coming on YouTube for getting quality content from quality teachers. Okay? So, use that, because first of all, English channel is rare. A good English channel not there apart from this. Okay, and you have to show your sincerity towards studies.
Yes. I think most students like GT Sparrow has to be there, who is giving us that confidence that we are with you, teachers. Because students, please do understand, it demotivates us also. We are also a part of the whole thing. When the paper leak happened, we were the first channel to refer the actual paper with the video and tell that yes, it happened.
Yeah.
We did not come here telling that, okay, chumma, paper leak happened, students.
We compared it. Yes.
We compared it, we saw the questions, and we were scared. Okay, what happened to our students? So you are demotivating us and you are asking us to put this press conference, live conference, verdict, this. We are not the ones choosing it. We don't want to do this. We are not at all happy coming and telling about this.
We are teachers.
Exactly. So please change your reality for us. Don't force the teachers also to be like a news channel teachers. Okay, don't force us to go to that situation. Follow us, see the videos. I'm telling you, once you watch one of our videos, you will never ever leave us and go, because we have live examples of our students who have never left us.
Yeah. And yeah, first of all, go smash the like button. Yeah. Not for our sake, for your sake. And many students, like, they don't even know about this channel. They don't even know about, okay, such good teachers are there. So, for them, for people like you, because you too found this channel some way or the other because YouTube recommended you for some reason.
Exactly.
So understand that. And that's the reason why we are asking you to like it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's it, students, from
Let us
our
know in the
end.
comment section if the session was useful to you, and let us also know in the comment section if you are with us and if you are ready for the next journey.
Correct.
Exactly.
All right. So we'll say adios. Thank you so much, guys. This was Captain Shreyas, Gopika ma'am and Baswa sir. We're all going live on the Vedantu NEET English. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Stay tuned for